Well, in high school, I just started at the newspaper there, the Crimson Crier, and I started in 10th grade, and our advisor was named Aaron Coggins. He was a spunky, cool teacher, so I knew I wanted to be in that class. I knew I wanted to be a part of her newspaper group, and from then on, I was just really interested and entranced in what we were doing. And junior year, she went on and did counseling, and I did the paper for junior year in our fall semester. And I came back during senior year, and she came back into the classroom, and we headed up one of the best papers in Alabama, from high schools in Alabama. So it was a great year. Senior year was for me, but I started at the high school paper in 10th grade.
What was the most memorable thing you did while working for the Crimson Crier?
The most memorable thing I did was the story I did on our counselor, Lori Haynes. I was sitting at my desk one day, and there was a story floating around for the front page that we wanted to do a story about the autism celebration that we were having at our school. And we had our high school counselor. She has a son with autism, and we wanted to do a profile about that. And we didn't know who was going to do the profile yet, so I was just sitting at my computer, thinking of ways of, I was the in-depth editor, so I was thinking of ways to shape our issue for the next month. And Ms. Coggins came over to me asking me if I wanted to do it, and hesitantly I said yes. But as I went into the interview, I knew how impactful it would be to interview her about her son, and to get to see how they interact with each other, and to get to know more about autism and how it affected our community in our high school.
What about your goals in being involved in the newspaper? Did you decide early on that you wanted to be a journalist, or did you just want to do something with writing? Why do you think you got involved in that?
It was definitely because of my high school advisor, Aaron Coggins. I knew I wanted to be in writing, and I knew that in 7th grade when my 7th grade teacher put me in an oratorical contest, that I was hesitant about that too, but as I did it, I was just up on that stage. I said, wow, I can really affect people like this, and I feel good doing it and writing my speech. So I knew I wanted to do it from middle school, do something with writing, and then I got into her class, and I saw all the outlets that journalism could have, and all the opportunities I could have with journalism. And it didn't really have to be just print or anything like that. It could be video, or it could be, some type of profile or feature piece where I'm in people's lives and getting to know them better and changing people's opinions like that. So, yes.
Which middle school was that?
I went to AAA, the Academy for Academics and Arts here in Huntsville, which is a magnet school. So we focus on arts. So we had dance troupe, the Stars and Clowns. The Stars were 7th grade and 8th grade, and the Clowns were the 6th grade, kind of pantomime type of group. And we would just go around nursing homes and things like that, Panoply, and all over the city, as well as out of the state, at Disney World, and perform like that. But it's an art-driven school. Violin, orchestra. I played the violin. My brother played the cello, and so it was a really well-rounded education for me at that art school, and that really opened the doors for me and made me think that there's something more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. that I can do other things as well.
You mentioned that speech. Did you win the oratory contest? Did you place?
Yeah, I got second. And
what was the speech about?
Oh, I think it was about opportunity, talking about opportunity. And that was a blast from the past, but I remember knowing those few lines and getting those down and memorizing those, and being very emphatic with my speech. And I got second place, so that was a turning point for me, and I knew I could do well with it.
So then you went on to Sparkman High School, and in 10th grade you got involved with the newspaper. And were you editor your senior year?
No, I was the in-depth editor. So we did the feature page. So I had a double truck, a spread, so I could do whatever I wanted to. I could go to my designer and tell her what I wanted her to draw, and then we had 3 or 4 pieces on those pages about whatever it was that we were talking about. And when I was there, we did the first Black History Month page, and I was pretty proud of that. So that our school was very diverse, and we just wanted to bring that. And that Black History Month is one of those months that kind of gets not thrown under the table, but easily forgotten. And we wanted to put that in the faces of everybody, that this is a month that matters, as well as National Hispanic Month and things like that. So we just wanted to lay that on the table for everybody.
Now, at some point, you decided to put your work into a portfolio and submit it for a statewide award. Tell me about that.
Well, I did not have a choice in that. My advisor at Sparkman, Ms. Coggins, she told me one day, I came in the office or the classroom, and she told me, "You're going to do this, you're going to put this together, I'm going to help you." And in the span of maybe a month or so, we put that thing together. It was like a scrapbook, like a kind of an art in making it. And she told me that what we were going to do with the ideas, and we're not just going to put our clips in here, but we're going to put little sides of commentary in the book to tell them what I was thinking when I was writing it, and the outcome of what I was writing. So it was my baby for a few months. So, and then when I shipped it off to ASPA, I just sent it with a prayer. So, and that was the feeling of making that book and just seeing what I had done so far made me want to keep going with that and making even more clips and putting together a big portfolio.